Okay, in this video I will introduce you to the app that calls Zipify Pages that allows us to edit our pages on our website. So first of all, we have to go to apps to be able to open this drop down here, like this menu here where we see our installed apps. After you click here, you click on Zipify Pages. And on this video specifically, we want to adjust and or edit our FAQ page. If we take a look at a website, our FAQ at this moment looks like this here, and we're gonna make this more clean and add more information to this. Okay, so we are going to FAQ here, clicking FAQ, and then you see different sections. I will just explain the things that really matter. So for your task, you will just be working on this thing here. But yeah, just to overall give a structure, you have different sections here. If you want to add something between these two things, you can just press plus and then add a video or add just general content, a buy box, a header, etc., etc. So this is just this was just a headline, line of text, and then I changed the color to match with our homepage. And then you have another headline that I put in here, but I used a smaller font. Okay, that's why you can see it looks like this. Then I used the divider. That's this thing here, a divider here. But yeah, again, as I just mentioned, let's stay focused and just take care of the things that really matter. So that's the information that we want to insert on our page, and add a bunch of these things here as well. So first of all, I want you to see that it's not really perfectly organized. I mean, as you can see, that has a bold font. This doesn't. This has a bold font again. This has a bigger font than this one here, and it's on purpose. It's just to show you an example how to make this more clean. You see also the space is less than here. So let's go and work this thing out here. Okay, so the first thing that we do is we find parameters. So every time we have a question, I want you to put 18 px font size and 700 font weight. If don't use these tools here, because if you press here, it can also change the bold font. But we will work with the font weight. Very, very important, because this seems to be bugged right now. The topics will be 920 px, whatever that stands for, and then the answer is just a normal font with 418 as well. Okay, so first of all, I would just minimize the space here. Minimize the space here, because this all belongs to one question. So we just use one line of space. If it says important, I'm fine adding it to 700 so it's emphasized. And then here we go. For another question, I would suggest not just one but 2 lines of space. And then we see we have 18, but you can always double check, go back to 18, and increase it to 700 so it's bold. As before, we had 1 line of space, so we want to do that here as well. This is already done. Question, 1 line of space. This is not a question, but this is the same principle. It's kind of like a question: why does my item not look the same? So here I want to use 2 again, and here we have the answer. Actually, I think we should add the A to it, like here. So here we have A. Okay, and then we have space. A space. Okay, first of all, I can see that I think this might be too big. Yeah, that's 20. We decrease it to 18. Again, questions will be always 18. 1 line of space, answer, space. So every time you see this thing here, that means you enter the brand, Unspoken Stories. Same as here. I leave it here so you can do it yourself as well. Every time there's a underscore with an at in there, that means you copy paste this email in there. Just I'm going to show you an example like this here. Let's do it right now. Copy, and then we paste it in here. Make sure to add the dot if it's at the end of a sentence. Okay, let's go back to business. Okay, that was a question. Can I cancel my order? Then here we go, next question, and then we put the space again in there, add the answer, space. Okay, another question, space. Here you would now add the email address again. As you can see, this is a question again, can I customize my item? So here we would add the q dot, no space between this, 18 is fine, 700. And you see the next issue here, everything before, on like every question before had only capital letters. This doesn't. This is easily fixed by going in here and then press uppercase. So you see now everything's uppercase. Why do we do uppercase? Because jewelry brands, they use uppercase instead of like low stuff. So that's the reason why you want to keep it congruent here. And then a dot. Cool. Let's see if this looks better now compared to before. Very important to save it. And then settings, save, top left here, bottom left, top right, click update. And now after this is loaded, you can see the change on our site. Okay, let's see beforehand. This is how it looked beforehand. Not really that nice. And this is how it looks now. I think it's much more clean. Okay. There's just more space right between. We have to add, a line of space here. Okay, so we said there must be 2 lines of space between the questions. So I just added 1 here, added 1 line of space. Oh, that's something I overlooked. That's a topic. So this is 20 and 900 and all uppercase. Okay, how do I know? I have pretty much here, this is where I copy it from. So let me check. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this is obviously not the question, and that's obviously a topic. Great. That's it for now. Let's see. Okay, 2 spaces, fine. 2 spaces, fine. Okay, I forgot the Q here. 2 spaces, fine. 2 spaces, fine. 2 spaces, fine. 2 spaces, fine. This is too big. Must be 18, not 20. 2 spaces, fine. Okay, this is okay, maybe this is 20. Let me check again. Is this 18 or? Yeah, this is 18. Okay, 2 spaces, fine. Let's confirm here. 18, yeah, it's fine. This 18 as well. It's okay. Space too much. 2 spaces. 2 spaces. 2 spaces. 2 as well. 2. Okay, let's check if everything looks nice. I'm saving it again. Updating. And now there's a preview on the store. Okay. Yeah, that looks now. Okay, as you can see, this thing here, it's another sub main topic, canceling an order, so I gotta change that. Besides that, it's all good. Canceling an order. $900, uppercase. Do we have 2 or 1? Yeah, 2. Let me just check this again. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, all good. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial. That's it with this tutorial on how to use Zipify and edit pages.